Russia. And we are heading towards the second match of this afternoon here in Finland. It's the Olympic gold medalist from Denmark, Viktor Axelsen, who is going up against Vladimir Malkov from National Badminton Federation of Russia. So this is a match that the overwhelming probability should go to Denmark. It's 5-0 in the head-to-heads between Malkov and Viktor Axelsen, and the game Axelsen lost was in their first encounter back in 2014. It's Axelsen's first competitive match after winning the Olympic Games in Tokyo. There's confirmation of the head-to-heads, and last time that it was in the men's team championship, European men's team championship in February 2020. Axelsen won in straight games. So it's Axelsen's seventh individual tournament this year. He's reached the final in. It's not an individual tournament he's playing here, but he's played 7 individual tournaments this year, reached the final in all 7 of them, won 4, and he also played 2 matches when the European Team Championship was played in this arena earlier on this year in February. He's currently ranked 2 in the world, born in Odense, but now living in Dubai since just after the Olympics, where he relocated from Copenhagen to Dubai. Lots of interest in the Danish public regarding that relocation. There's Coach Kenneth Jonas, and one of the implications of moving to Dubai is that Jonas will not be able to coach Viktor Axelsen in individual tournaments anymore. Here's the 35-year-old Vladimir Malkov, born in Saratov in Russia. That's in the southwestern part of Russia, on the brink of the Volga River. He's dropped a bit in the world ranking, hasn't been high enough to participate in a lot of these bubble tournaments that has been played. So this is his second individual tournament. Not his second. He's played 1 individual tournament earlier this year. That was the European Championship. Lost first round there, and that cost him the qualification for the Olympics. That went to fellow countrymen against Siran. That's we see our umpire Kai Uttu, and service judge is Metspalu. Got revenge over Surat last week in the national championships, defeated Surat in the final there. Axelsen did not play the Danish nationals. He was holidaying after winning at the Olympics. So the 3 matches that he's lost this year, Axelsen, is to Lise Ja in the All England final, Anders Antonsen in the World Tour final, and again Anders Antonsen in the European Championships in Kiev. But actually he didn't really lose that match. He had to give a walk over as he was tested positive for COVID the night after. Eventually Axelsen paid for ambulance flight to transport him back to Denmark in order to be as ready as possible for the Olympics, and I would say that that has definitely paid off.
And on my left, Denmark, represented by Viktor Axelsen. NBFR to serve, level 4.
Malkov will struck first. Takes the first point against Axelsen. I think there's been a lot of question marks whether he would be able to maintain the same level of practice when relocating to Dubai, and I don't think one match is enough to judge that. That's going to be over a much longer period. But nonetheless, it's interesting to see what kind of shape the Olympic champion is in. Very good deception. That's a nice drop shot from Malkov. That's gone long. And Axelsen on the scoreboard.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 14.
Like that's a good smash. Playing a little bit with the drift, Malkov. Not too severe, but still something where when you play the opposite side, the near side of the court here that Axelsen plays at the moment, you really have to focus on getting the correct length on your shots. And if you check it back home, you can pay attention if at least one of Vladimir Malkov's feet is touching the first of the two back lines when he's hitting a shot from that area. That's a sign that Axelsen has enough length. If it doesn't touch the first of those two lines, then he's played too short. A nice deception again from Malkov at the net. He's timed his shot there.
3-4.
But that's a good steep attack from Axelsen. That lift is a little bit short. Yeah, look at that. Nice movement from Axelsen to get to it. And there's two ways I think this match can go. It can go like this, that Malkov is not really able to gain control just after the service situation, and then I don't think he will be able to withstand the attack of Axelsen. But could also be the case that he can get some good basic game going with some good clears and drops and small disguises at the net, and I think we'll see Axelsen then be capable enough in the defense and making it really difficult for Malkov to penetrate. That's gone long. Not by much, but enough to challenge. Making a sign to coach Claudia Majerova that take it easy. There's two quick mistakes on the opening of the rallies, and there's no need to, well, you can't afford to make those mistakes. Well played by Malkov. That's one of the rallies that he really should commend himself for, because that's the first thing he needs to do. He needs to make sure that Axelsen does not get in control of the rallies. And then after that, he can worry about how he's going to win it. Played a fantastic World Team Championship, did Malkov back in 2019 in the group stage. So it was a different system then. There was only 3 teams in the group, and Russia lost both matches 3-2 to Japan and Thailand. Now Japan reached the final. I think maybe Thailand actually medaled, so very nice effort there by National Badminton Federation of Russia, and Malkov contributed here as he's down 11-5 at the interval. Contributed with 2 wins over Nishimoto from Japan and Bongchanon from Thailand. Very, very impressive back then.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. 19.
So, play has resumed.
6-11. Game point. 8.
Yeah, this time did a little bit, I think. And ahead of those good results back in 2019, Malkov had practiced for 1 month in a Chinese Cup. It really gave him a boost, he said. Didn't play yesterday against Anthony Ginting, so he should be fully rested for this match against the Olympic champion.
13-6. Service over. 7-13. Service over. 14.
Good steep shot from Axelsen. And how nice is it that he's here playing after winning an Olympic title.
14-7.
And then Dan won his 2 titles back in 8 and 12. He almost went on hiatus for a year or so afterwards, where he played very, very little. It's not always easy to maintain motivation. I seem to recall that Camille Marin and Chen Long, they also struggled by finding the motivation after winning in Rio. So if the move to Dubai can help motivate Axelsen and find new challenges, then I think that's positive. There's a lot of tournaments ahead of him here. 2 weeks' time. Men's Team Championship back on home soil in Denmark. Then Denmark Open. Oh, that's well played, and a little bit of luck in the end for Malkov. The Denmark Open in Odense, French Open in Paris. Axelsen is not playing in Saarbrücken, but getting ready for the bubble tournament in Bali that's projected to go ahead in November, and then there's the World Championships in Maritz in Huelva.
17-8.
Awesome.
Please welcome the technical officials for court number 1.
Oh, good deception. He read it, but couldn't get it inside the line. Malkov with a little smile. At least something in between a smile and frustration.
19-8.
The thing that's going to frustrate him even more when he perhaps reviews this match is that he's actually played quite well in this first game, in my opinion. There's been a couple of game points here for Axelsen, 12 more precisely. Good length. Good length again. Oi. That looked really doubtful in my eyes, that call there, but Axelsen doesn't need to challenge. First two game points survived. There's one of the funny accounts on social media that directly following Axelsen's brilliant performance at the Olympics sent out a service message to the linesman that when Axelsen smashes, then it's in. So they could make the easy decision instead of torn between whether it was in or out. It seemed to be the case that everything Axelsen touched at the Olympics was indeed in. There is the first game for the Dane. Convincing victory, 21-11, and one game up against Vladimir Malkov from the NBFR. So the non-playing Danish players Farlow and Malon some action yesterday against Canada. That Denmark won 5-0. Canada not fielding their strongest team here as female star Michelle Lee is also undergoing some kind of surgery on, I think it's her ankle as well, just like Mathias Christiansen. Good quality.
From Belgium. And the service class is Jonas Krusmein from Latvia.
Stayed in. Well played by Malkov.
9-5. 1-all.
Thumbs up from Malkov there to Axelsen.
2-1.
Disguised flat drive from the net. The speed of movement to and from that corner seemed to have increased a lot over the last 9 months for Axelsen. We saw it firstly when he showed up in Thailand following also some surgery on his ankle. He got one ankle cleaned up early and needed to do the other as well. And the moment that the Olympics were postponed, he underwent surgery just out in Denmark Open in 2020, and when he came back in Thailand, he looked really strong in terms of movement. And when you move well, you're in good position, and then you hit better shots, and you start a positive circle.
5-1.
Yeah, that's well played by Malkov. Excellent challenge. Axelsen thought he'd already won that net exchange, or at least gotten the advantage, so he was getting ready to move backward to attack. And Malkov had the guts to play back from a very low position. Look, and the Dane already moved far away, so what a clever shot. A little deception as well. Good follow-up on the first smash from Malkov. The reverse slice, that's a good smash, and then that follow-up there, that's played to perfection. That's a very difficult shot. Excellent. Backhand bullet directly into So the stomach of Malkov there from Axelsen. Excellent. Well played by Malkov.
4-6.
Did it.
7-4.
Misread the magnitude of the chance. It wasn't a very big chance. Oi, oi, oi. He slipped. Slipped forward. Look at it now.
5-7.
It doesn't look good, but if your hamstring holds up, then it's not as dangerous as rolling the ankle on the outside, but it can be really, really hurtful. And the problem is that you only feel it when you cool down, and the next day when you're going to play again, because you get sort of the heel cap of the shoe up and put a lot of pressure on your Achilles. So it's definitely possible to play on, and hopefully it wasn't too severe. Good job.
6-9. That's over. 16-10.
Powerful smash from Axelsen. And he's ragging on it, Malkov.
11-16.
Wasn't enough.
8-2.
10-6. 12-16. Service over. 7-10.
Perfect placement, threaded down the line by Axelsen, who's 4 points ahead here at the mid-game interval, 11-7.
Play.
So can Malkov catch Axelsen and challenge for this second game here. That's going to be interesting to see. He's got to play the net, got to play the front court. That's where the possibility lies at the moment for Malkov, but missed that one. Good deceptions there to the short forehand corner of Axelsen. It's well played. Excellent play by Malkov. I think he's reasonably satisfied with what she's seeing. Claudia Marova. I'm sure Malkov can play much better than what we see at the moment. Good lift. I missed it. He read it all right. The NBFR player, but just wide right. Service error. Okay. Good variation. And that last shot from Malkov didn't have the quality and immediately punished by Axelsen. And that's exactly what it's all about. What kind of shot quality can you muster up? Remember back from 2016, Wei Chen-long displayed the importance of shot quality. That was amazing. Can dominate the rally for 3, 4, 5, 6 shots against the best players in the world, but if you are a little bit inaccurate, they take over. Guided that shot down, not a whole lot of power from Axelsen there. Beautiful placement. Excellent play again by Axelsen. Like that social media guy said, when Axelsen smashes, it's in. Called in, and there's a challenge from Malkov.
Vladimir Malkov challenges.
I'd say it looked like it could have gone long, but I wouldn't bet too much on it. could have done that, as it was indeed long.
Service over. 11-17. Play.
He's won 10 tournaments in his career, Malkov, but never on the World Tour. Great awareness to block that one. He was almost airborne when he did it, Axelsen. Yeah, he was. Oi, what a shot. Yeah, he's got to it, Malkov.
19-11.
I think he's looked pretty convincing, Axelsen, in this match so far. It's still too early to give a verdict as to where we are in terms of Olympic level, how many percentages. When he first got started, I think it looked actually quite good. It's going to be bigger challenges ahead, perhaps against Indonesia. In the last match of the last team time of the group here, as Axelsen sets himself up with 8 match point opportunities following that cross net drop there. 32 minutes into the match.
In the tie between Indonesia and Canada.
Yeah. A fitting way to end it. Very nice match, great display from both Malkov, but of course also from this man, the Olympic champion here. Definitely something for the spectators to enjoy. I was entertained in that match, and I hope the same goes for you. Axelsen levels the score in the overall tie between Denmark and NBFR, 1-1 after the first 2 matches, following his win in 33 minutes, 21-11, 21-12. Malkov will be one of the players invited to Dubai for sparring. Here is the last rally. Yeah. Well placed. Very difficult to see whether it was right or left before Axelsen actually hit the shot. So, did what he was supposed to do for Denmark. Always nice to have a card like that on your hand, not using too much psychological energy with the team. Here is confirmation of the score, and next up is a very, very interesting match. That is the reigning European champions from NBFR, Vladimir Ivanov and Ivan Sosunov, also former England champions. They're up against the scratch Danish pairing. And the very, very important third tie here that's coming up after this short break. The men's doubles match.
Please Please welcome the technical officials to court number 2.
So after that beautiful display in men's single, both players